Good morning, Middle College community, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the Middle College at Austin Peay State University, class of 2021. Thank you for your attendance today. In respect of the graduation ceremony and others, we ask that you are seated, masked, and away from the rails. This will allow all of our guests the opportunity to see their student as they graduate. Also, please refrain from the use of air horns, whistles, and other noisemakers as they are prohibited. We want every family to have the opportunity to hear their graduate's name called. I thank you for your cooperation and again for your attendance this morning. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
Good morning. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Welcome again to the 13th commencement ceremony of the Middle College at Austin Peay State University. We are honored to have you with us this morning. We are honored by the parents and family members who are serving in the armed forces who could not be here today. We appreciate all that you are doing for our country. I want to take this opportunity to introduce our guests. First, would the faculty and staff of Middle College at Austin Peay State University please stand? I cannot thank this group of people enough for the excellent work they have done every day to prepare our seniors, not only for this special occasion, but for their many endeavors to follow. Additionally, a special thanks to Mrs. Teresa Celesta, our beloved science teacher, who is retiring at the end of this school year after 32 years in education. Thank you for your dedication, Mrs. Celesta. Also joining us this morning are school board members, Mrs. Margaret Pace, Mrs. Carol Berry, and Mr. Jimmy Garland. Also from the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System, Director of Schools, Mr. Millard House II, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Sean Imperatrice, Director of High Schools, Dr. Roz Evans. Thanks to all of these people for their participation in our commencement ceremony. We also extend our appreciation to our partners in education, Minor to Major Towing, Ultra Federal Credit Union, and Gerald Printing, who believe in the importance of education in our community and strive to encourage students to graduate and discover success in school. Additionally, a special thank you to Austin Peay State University for all of their help in coordinating the CMCSS graduations for our community during these unprecedented times. I would now like to introduce our first inspirational speaker for this morning, middle college senior Caleb Lau.
When I think of the middle college class of 2021, a couple of words come to mind. Intelligent, fun, odd, a bit nonsensical. But more than that, I also think of strength, endurance, and perseverance. Throughout the past 2 years, we have shown these traits more than many graduating classes before us. It has been a rough road at times. Many of us have stumbled, many of us have fallen, but we have not once failed to pick ourselves back up, wipe ourselves off, and continue on the road forward. Even though the stumbles may have hurt, left a scar and a bruise or two, we continued walking, and now we're here. Through every mountain of homework, through every valley of anxiety and river of stress, or in most cases oceans, we made it. Through every homework assignment, we made it. Through the peer drama and familial pressures, we made it. Through the sleepless nights and the mental breakdowns, and the days we just wanted to pack up our stuff, give up, and leave, we made it. We made a conscious decision to wake up every day and deal with the challenges that come with being a middle college student and with being both a middle college student and a teenager in our generation. And I think that is the true testament of our willpower and mental resilience. The last 2 years have presented challenges others haven't seen. COVID-19 challenged everything we knew about learning and became a major roadblock on our track. But we all managed to climb it, and now we're here. We made it to the finish line of the first major race of our lives, and we get to go home with our pretty piece of paper and cool ribbons and enter the next phase of our lives. I know some of you thought you might not overcome. I certainly did. But let me tell you something. That diploma, those ribbons, this whole ceremony, everything we've done to get here, while exciting, doesn't mean anything if we don't take everything we've experienced and learn from it, grow from it. Remember those trials and tribulations and use them to develop yourself mentally and spiritually. Remember that petty things aren't that important, but the friendships we hold are. Remember that hate is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Remember that ignorance is only bliss because it allows us to be comfortable in a beautiful lie rather than confront an ugly truth. And that true knowledge only comes by way of thorough investigation. Remember that there is a right and a wrong in the universe, and that distinction is not hard to make. Remember that without effort, defeat is inevitable, and without discipline, success is impossible. And most importantly, whether you knew it or not, remember that there is a God in heaven that has been with you every step of the way. The middle college gave us both challenges and the ways to overcome them. Our journey made us better, and our strength is in our resilience. As you walk out today, your future will not be determined by the challenges we've overcome, but by the lessons we have learned in overcoming them. And I, for one, will never forget. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021. We did it.
Graduates, parents, friends, and honored guests, I am honored and humbled to be the principal of the 2021 graduating class of the Middle College at Austin Peay State University. You are an amazing class. You are a class comprised of students who are capable of making our world a better place with your intelligence and vision. This class has received approximately $2.7 million worth of scholarships to this point in time. That is an average of $45,000 per student. You have 19 students in your class who will receive an associate's degree as well as a high school diploma. You have 41 students who are earning between 18 to 54 hours of college coursework as well as a high school diploma. Your Science Olympiad team advanced to the state competition for the second year in a row. Your commitment and dedication to your education is second to none. We all realize that the last 2 years of your high school experience has been like no other. The face of our nation and world has changed during your high school time at Middle College. But through all of the hardships and obstacles experienced, you have shown the resilience and perseverance to overcome and succeed. Every generation faces different challenges, but you, more than any other, are at the precipice of change because of the challenges the COVID-19 pandemic has brought not only to our lives, but to the world. During this last year and a half, our eyes have been opened to the ideals demonstrating the importance of life. Things in the past that may have been taken for granted: family, school, freedoms, health. Martin Luther King once said, "We are now faced with the fact that tomorrow is today." We are confronted with the fierce urgency of now. In this unfolding conundrum of life and history, there is such a thing as being too late. This is no time for apathy or complacency. This is a time for vigorous and positive action. This quote is almost 60 years old and has never spoken to our hearts more than now. What can you accomplish with vigorous and positive action as you step into the world? Where can your vision and passion take you? There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living, Nelson Mandela stated. Class of 2021, what life are you capable of living? As I stated, all of you have shown resilience and perseverance, but what does that truly mean? Resilience can be defined as adapting well in the face of adversity, bouncing back from difficult experiences, and even experiencing personal growth because of it. Perseverance is the ability to keep doing something despite of the obstacles. Becoming more resilient and persevering can not only help you get through difficult circumstances, it can also empower you to grow and even improve your life along the way. With this gained strength, what can you accomplish in your life to help make the world a better place for us all? Many great leaders and visionaries throughout time have spoken on the true meaning and foundation of happiness in life, being a life focused not on ourselves, but on others. Middle college seniors, make your mark on the world. Do not waste the opportunities that you have been given. Let your vision and passion define you and make a difference for all of us. I close with another Nelson Mandela quote in hopes that it speaks to your heart. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom. Middle college class of 2021, congratulations on your hard work and accomplishment. Mr. House, having met all of the requirements mandated by the state of Tennessee may I proudly present the Middle College at Austin Peay State University graduating class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Muckleroy. As she indicated, my name is Millard House, the Director of Schools here with the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System. And on behalf of the Board of Education and the many excited people in this community, I both confirm and accept the class of 2021, the Middle College of Austin Peay State University. Congratulations, graduates.
Emily Lynn Anderson. Elena Zine Barner. Mary Jane Bearden. Alexandra Ray Benson. Rachel Marie Bonilla. Lyric Tamaya Brooks. Kendall Madison Brown. Macy Lane Brown. Tegan Lee Bias. Emma Beth Childers. Oksana Chipko. Samuel Austin Clay. Jalen Marie Cleveland. Kylie Rianne Dennis. Kirill Jain DeGelmo. Thomas Alexander Edwards. Alexandra Estrada Marine. Celeste Yolani Urals. Davina Marie Fernando Evelyn. Amaya Lauren Flynn. Seth Thomas Friddle. Alexis Elise Gaines. Kylie Louisa Guzman. Dante Gabriel Hobbs. Adam Jack Hodge, Jr. Roy Thomas Hughes. Devin Renee Huskisson. Killian Joseph Jackstis. Brianna Ellie Kantz. Carly Elizabeth Knight. Brooklyn Kennedy Ledbetter. Caleb Lindsay Lau. Alexis Ann Mahar. Armani Shalise Mariquin. Riley Elizabeth Mayberry. Adrian Jolie Meadows. Morgan Lindsay Miller. Devin Elizabeth Nickel. Alondra Joanna Ochoa. Jabrian Centrell Osborne. Seth Christopher Parker. Hannah Elizabeth Perry. Kylie Ella Pentlicki. Madison Ann Brunali. Dominic Charles Reynolds. April Willow Romeo. Bentley Danielle Shelton. Sarah Nicole Smith. Kira Nicole Spalding. Olivia Nicole Stamper. Sean Hunter Stockman. Cherish Lynn Strong. Monica Michelle Stroud. Ebony Chanel Thomason. Javea LaKay Waddell. Jaden Shelby Wall. Ashton Blake Weddington. Reagan Kathleen Weekly. Ashley Ann Weidman. Abigail Elizabeth Whitaker.
I would like to begin by saying the past 2 years at the Middle College at Austin Peay State University has not only made us reach for higher goals, but has also formed us into independent and organized young adults. I am confident in saying that little to none of us knew what struggles were waiting for us the first day coming in, but we learned quickly. Whether we stressed over a test or constantly tried to make an essay better, there were many times when it seemed impossible to get through it all. But I am proud to say that we have made it. The Middle College has pushed us to do much more than we ever believed that we could, and it has pushed us to keep reaching for the high goals we set for ourselves when coming in as juniors. Although it has not been easy working around COVID-19, our teachers have worked harder than ever trying to create successful learning environments. Students have had to adjust to this new change, which created new struggles. But whether you are walking out of high school with an associate's degree or 18 credit hours, you have already accomplished more than 51% of American adults. I congratulate you and myself for sticking with it and never giving up. Our need to persevere is what led us all to this finishing point. Sure, there were days when we thought we might break, but we fought through and accomplished more than we ever expected that we could during our educational journey this far. I am thrilled to see where our lives will take us after this day, and I know that all of you will be the best at whatever you choose to pursue. Having a small graduating class has allowed us to grow close to one another and always be able to help each other when one of us needs it most. I am thankful for the years we have had together and the years that are to come at the close of our ceremony. As we move into the symbolic changing of our tassel now, it is not only a transition from seniors to graduates, but it is also symbolic of us moving closer to the rest of our lives. As we depart today, Middle College's story ends and ours begins as adults. We will go our separate ways from Austin Peay or continue our journey here, but no matter the choice, what we gained will always be a part of us, of Middle College. Please stand with me as we count down together from 3 to 1 and change our tassels from the right to the left. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, class of 2021. It is done.
Congratulations, class of 2021.